Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thankful Tuesday to you. Thankful Tuesday to each and every one of you. Good afternoon. My name is Louise Bates, and I'm an independent consultant of Paparazzi Accessories. I am also the very proud owner of the Classic Jewels and also the leader of the Classic Jewels VIP group. Now that I have said that mouthful, welcome to Here We Go Again. And it is exactly what and the way I look at it. Here we go again. Here I go again. But I'm overjoyed to be able to do what I do on Tuesdays at 12, Wednesdays at 12, Thursdays at 12. That is Central Standard Time. I am in Tennessee. And on Friday, Fabulous Friday, I am on at 7:30 p.m. I keep the same time that I did previously. For those of you that have been on with me before, you already know that this particular show is dedicated to the mature life experience baby boomer. Wow. I'm so sorry. I'm one of them. When I say life experience, mature life experience, meaning the baby boomer. Okay. I'm thankful, so super thankful to say that I am one of those. Now, always remember, I don't care if you're 18 or you're 48 or you're 28 or whatever, you're always invited in. And I sincerely hope that you will come. Today, it is definitely affirmations, it is conversation, and it is hopefully a little bit of fun. And most definitely, it will be my forgive me, my words are not coming out. Anyway, it will be fabulous, affordable jewelry, and some of it is behind me. Absolutely gorgeous jewelry. I am so proud to be able to say that I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, because we do have. It is affordable for us as baby boomers. It is definitely gorgeous and it's quality. And I'm proud again. I am proud of my products. I am super proud of the company itself because it is a love filled company. And so I'm proud of that. Anyway, I am going to take a minute or so, if you don't mind. You know what I do. I pull me up on something has come on. Uh, I didn't ask them for that. Stuff pops up on this computer. That tells me something. But anyway, what I usually do, and I ask you if you will do the same, share the love. Share the love. Invite a friend, invite a neighbor, a church member, if you think they will get something out of what we do in here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Please share. Please invite them. Would love to have them on board. I don't know what this is. Like, just stay with me for a minute. Let me see if I can pull us up, okay? But that is what I'm doing. So give me a minute or so if you don't mind. I'm also going to do one other thing. I need to, okay, that's all right. Let me see if we got this. Let me give you a little bit of background music. Um, Excuse me. I am doing my, let's see. Hopefully, just while I am trying to find me. Hold on just a minute. Wow. Okay. Hold on just a moment. I hope your weekend was the best. Oh, and I hope your team won for the Super Bowl. I got a question. I guess maybe I shouldn't ask that question. I'm trying to stay out of Facebook jail, okay? So I'm trying my very best to not ask questions. But I was looking at Jermaine Dupri. I think everybody was probably looking at him. He was truly different. That's all I can say. Just truly, truly different. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon for those of you that are joining me. Again, I'm talking and hold on. Just stay with me for a minute. I will definitely locate. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Where am I? Let me see if I'm here. Well, so far I'm not. Let's go over to the other one. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can find me. Hopefully we're on. There I am. Okay. Yes, yes. We're here. We are here. And now that makes me feel wonderful. Okay. Very good. Yes, we're on. We are here. A little loud. A little loud. So sorry. Okay. Let me do one more thing, if you don't mind. Hold on. I'm doing my very best to share. If you don't mind. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So glad to be on board. Hold on. Okay. I think we're going to let this be. I think it is exactly where it's supposed to be. And they do have us on, thank goodness. I am on, and that is what I will. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Let me check and see who's on board with me right now. Say hello to me, please. I would so greatly appreciate your saying, hey. Hold on. Let me pull me back in again. All you have to do is say, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. All right. I am there. I am there. Very, very good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon for those of you that will be watching the replay. And you will know that it's a replay because if you look up in, I want to say, I'm looking at my left side. So up in your right side, I hope that's what it is. If you look up at the very top of your screen, you see a little red button that says, hello. Can you tell me, hey, let me tell you a secret. I am so glad to see you. But let me tell you a secret. If you're coming out of that VIP group, my VIP group, the Classic Jewels, if you will give them the okay, StreamYard, the platform I'm going through, has to get an okay from you to show your name or your face on this particular program, okay? On StreamYard, period. And it's just for me. I see you. I see that you're coming in from Facebook. I just don't know who it is. I tell you what you can do. If you don't want to do that, type your name so I know who you are, okay? I hate to just say hello when somebody's talking to me and I don't have an opportunity to speak or call their name. That name is very, very special. Anyway, I'm so glad to have you on board. It's still morning where you are. Okay, okay. So that means that you're coming in from California or you're coming in from Nevada or someplace like that. Wherever you're coming in from, it is definitely afternoon here. I am in Memphis, the state of Tennessee. So we're 2 hours ahead of California. But anyway, as I was stating previously, this particular Oh, okay. Althea, why am I not able to see your name or your picture? Are you coming in from a different place? Are you coming in from Classic Jewels VIP group? Or are you coming in from Facebook? From the actual, from my profile? Let me know, baby. I would like to know because I see your usually I see your name. And today I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing Facebook up there for you. Okay. Still trying to get it together. That's all I can say. We're still trying to get it together. I'm learning a new platform, y'all. Anybody that as I stated, if you see me after this, that red little box that says live is if you have an opportunity to see the replay, and that red box is not there that says live, it means that it is a recording. But, and you can still leave comments. You can still tell me if there's something you'd like to purchase. You can still talk to me. It's fine. But I will not be able to answer you right away because I'm not live and I'll have to come and check my comments. Okay. All right. You're coming in from Facebook. Ooh. You know what I think I'm going to have to do? I'm thinking that I'm going to have to, every time I come on here, I'm going to have to go into Facebook and tell them that it's okay. I hate to do that, but every time. But I think I'm going to, because all I'm seeing is your like I said, I see Facebook, but no picture or no name. That's all right, baby girl. I know you're there. Okay. I am perfectly fine with that. Thank you so much. My Gaines, have you talked to her, Althea? Have you spoken to my Gaines lately? You can't keep that little fast self off that computer. You know, you really can't. But anyway, everybody, if you, I'm back at it again. If you're watching a replay, always, know that that you can do everything that we're doing today. You just have to make sure that I'll have to wait a few minutes for you. Okay. I'll have to be able to see the comments later on. So anyway, I am, as I have said to you before, my name is Louise Bates, and I'm an independent consultant of Paparazzi Accessories. I'm the proud owner of the Classic Jewel Boutique, and I am the leader of the VIP group, which is called the Classic Jewels. I love them to death. I do. They are my support system. But anyway, and today, I'm doing a quick, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And so I'm just going to do a quick thing on just questions, just talk about, I sent her a message a couple of days ago and she said she's doing a lot. Yes. Got you. Yes. She did. And I'm going to announce that in a few minutes. But anyway, I am showing after the, today, we're just going to do a little hodgepodge, just a little thing of maybe talking back and forth, about, I ran across something this morning. And so let me throw this out to you. I was reading, as I do every morning. My morning routine is to get up, fix my coffee. Once I've fixed my coffee, I will pray. And no, I don't pray before because I go through this. I then, once I've done that, I read. And a lot of times when I'm doing that, I ask questions. Once I've read or asked the questions, I'll meditate. I might do it for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes. Every once in a while, it might be for 30 minutes, but I just get quiet. And I do that because I believe that when you're quiet, these are my beliefs, that when you are quiet, if you've been talking to God, the God that is there, that is always here, that is always, you are always a part of. If you've been talking to him, you'll receive answers. Now, sometimes we don't receive them quickly, but sometimes, a lot of times, we're going to receive them. I've been going through a little thing where with Let me just throw this out to you. Like I said, the reason I brought that to you, I don't know if you've ever been at this place or have been made think about it. How significant do you think you are? Now, let me tell you this. Let me say this to you. I really thought for me that I really loved Lou, that I really believed I was super gifted, I was creative, that I was able to bring people in, or because my heart was open to them. I also believed that I was extremely significant. I did. Something happened not too long ago. And evidently, I'm going through this growth kind of thing. And those of you that are listening to me, if you are, however you want to put it, if you're spiritual, if you're religious, however it is, whatever it is, but if you've got God in your life, you never stop growing. You never stop learning. You never stop going through, because you always, life goes, they say life keeps going around in a circle, especially when there are problems. Yes, I love it too, sweetie. If there are problems, always recognize the fact that if there is a problem and you don't face it, it just keeps going around. It may come back, and it's going to come back to you. It may come back in different clothes with a different look, but it's going to be basically the same problem. I think Les Brown said it, and I think this is kind of a quote: "If you don't face it with grace, it stays in your face." So true, so true. And so I was dealing with this situation, and I started talking to God, as I always do. I have long conversations with him. I do, and I don't mind telling anybody. I talk, loud. I just talk. And I had this loud conversation with God, and I was asking him, why was this thing going on? And it's a little personal, so I'm usually very transparent, but I'm gonna kind of hold this one to myself, because it has not. It's just simply a vehicle that was used to bring me to this point. I was asking. I asked the question. It wasn't when I got quiet, though, that I got the answer. I got the answer while I was reading, and it said, wait a minute, what is it? You don't believe that you are as significant as I created you to be. And if you don't believe it in your mind, then no one else believes it either. And that was powerful to me. It was powerful. And it was powerful to me because we think we're these fabulous, fantastic people. But God created us. There's only one of us. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care if you find somebody else that is identical. There's going to be something about you that's going to be different. God did not choose to bring or to send here two identical beings. And he didn't, because each one of us serves a purpose for him. Okay. So as I began to think about what was being said, the thought was, whoa, wait a minute. And I started to think back. And he was right. Of course. As I thought back, he said that I did not in my mind believe that I was as significant as he made me to be. And it's true. Have you ever, and some of us call it taking low. Some of us call it, okay, just let it go. Some of us do that. And I think we all have done it at one time or another in one situation or another. A lot of times it's to avoid arguments. A lot of times we say that. But there's something or somebody that's going to come in your life that will show you exactly where you are. That is if, and I mean, regardless of what it may be, it could be business, it could be finances, it could be like I was saying with myself. When God created me, and I think that was basically what he wanted me to know, as with you and everybody else. My opinion is that when God created us, he created none other like us. Doesn't matter who doesn't think it. Doesn't matter what people said to you when you were young. Doesn't matter what people are saying to you today. Doesn't matter. You are absolutely perfect in God's eyes. The what you became, the I am that you became after he sent you into this world. He doesn't see that stuff because it's not of him. What he sees is the perfect, gifted, loving, abundant, prosperous, joy, the perfect human being that he created. Now, human being, of course, we're not perfect of what we say, but the God that is in us, that spirit that I believe is in us, is exactly that. So if anybody, if you begin to feel they don't care, uh, I'm not I'm not like she is, I really wish I was like this, or I can't do those things, or I've gotten too old to do this, or I've gotten too, I'm hurting too bad to do that, and you're giving yourself excuses because of what you believe you're worthy of. And that's exactly where I was. You are worthy of any and everything. This, again, is my opinion, and I must continue to say that because I don't want to get in trouble. You are worthy of any and everything. Your daddy, what do they say, owns 1,000 cattle on 1,000 hills. And until we understand the nature of our Father, the nature, the loving nature, until we understand him, instead of all of the human things that have been thrown at us, until we know who he is, and your heart, because he placed it there, your mind, God is part of that mind, is all, it knows exactly what, when, and how. And the things that you may want to know, the questions that we have, all we have to do is ask. We have to ask. So it answered my question, and it changed my mind. It changed my headset on where I was. I am awesome. I am wonderful. I am gifted. I am creative. I am one that demands respect from those that are around me. Those that I don't know, that's their ball game, but so are you. So are you. You are God's wonderful, absolutely, absolute. Anytime somebody, and however you want to look at this, dies for you, my gosh. And everything that you own, you don't own it. Everything that you have. So when we get into that, when we forget whose we are, when we forget how important we are, now you're not any more important than your sister or brothers, but you are important as they are. So when we forget that, we're forgetting who our daddy is. And that said a lot to me, y'all. Anyway, that was my theme for today. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I pray that Althea, I pray that whatever you're asking for Valentine's Day, that you get it if that's what you want. I pray that each and every one of you, those of you that are going to be watching the replay, got a question for you. Tell me what you want for Valentine's Day. Flowers, candy, cars, diamonds. What do you want for Valentine's Day? If you could have anything you want, just dream for a minute. Tell me what you'd like. Put it in the comments for me. Tell me what you'd like to have. Put it in the comments. I would really be interested in knowing, because I kind of believe, because I can, anyway, and put in there if you're a baby boomer or not. I'm very interested in that. Okay. All right, y'all. To be loved and acknowledged. Hey, Barbie. Hello, precious. Hey, Barbie Fur. That's cuz. Good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Let me do this right quick. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you too, baby girl. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you that are on here with me right now. And those of you that will not be, but will be watching the replay. Thankful Tuesday. Don't forget to be thankful. Let's see. To some, okay, it's telling me it can't post comments to some destinations, and it's because of we're gonna work this out. If I have to go back, I just don't want to go back to straight. Anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. Let's see. Oh, honey, I love you too. To be loved and acknowledged. And Barbie, where are you coming from? Are you coming from Classic Jewels? Are you coming from Facebook? Which one? Are you coming from? Tell me which site you're coming from. Because see, I'm seeing your picture and your name, and something is not right. So and that's what I want to see. But some people that are on board with me, I'm not able to see their picture or their names. Anyway, y'all, it is now about 28 minutes after. I spent about 10 minutes trying to find me on Facebook and in introducing myself to each one of you. You know what we're going into now. This is Red and Pink Day. Tomorrow is our Valentine's Day. And so this is going to be, let me get this off of here for a minute. Let me get it off. Hold on 1 minute. Got to get it off. Okay. I'm going to put this one on so you can see it. And I'm going to put this one on so you can see it. And we're going to go back up in here. Okay. Tomorrow I got right quick that postable on. I'm going to remove it in a few minutes. I'm going to show y'all these sets. I had already put them on Facebook. Especially one little cutie. I love it. I love it. Today is Red and Pink Day. That's all I'm going to be showing. I'm going to be showing pink, red, everything. Okay. So let's get this ball rolling. You're coming from Facebook. Okay, darling. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on, but that's okay. As long as I know Facebook is doing it. I want them. I was hoping that Facebook was telling me who was coming on board and stuff. Okay. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get this. Oh, you see, for those of you that are first timers with me, because I'm going to get the jewelry rolling now, that first part of this session is, it's for conversation. It is any conversation. I don't care what you want to say, how you want to say it. I just have to get over to you so you can say it. Let me do this for a minute. Facebook user, and I know who this is. I sent her a message a couple of days ago. She said she's doing a little better. That is about Mother Gaines. For those of you that prayed for her, for those of you that called her name, for those of you that bowed your head, whatever you did, she is overjoyed. I am so thankful that you did, that you cared enough to do it, because she's getting better. When I spoke to her and she was asking for prayers, she sounded like she was on her last. And I thought, my goodness. And I talked to God for a minute and I thought, okay, let me throw it out here to y'all. And y'all did. You followed up with it, and I'm so thankful. It was so many people praying for her, and day by day, she's getting a little better and a little better and a little better. And I'm real thankful. Okay, let me see. So, one thing said, I love to meditate. It's calming and relaxing. I viewed myself as insignificant. Baby girl, it's what I told you. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. It happens to all of us. And I truly believe that. It's just who you become, who or what is steps in. The insignificance, it happens. Truly, because like I said, I'm a walking testimony to that one. And God had to jar me and say, wait a minute, you don't think you who I created you to be. What's wrong with you? If you don't believe it, ain't nobody else gonna believe it. It was awesome, and I love him for it. Amen. I got that one. I'm picking out right now. I'm picking out I want you to know that I'm acknowledging and that I do see your what you're saying to me. Your thing for Valentine's Day, to be loved and acknowledged. Well, you know what I want you to do quickly and quickly. The very first thing I need you to do is love yourself. Remember, that's what I was talking about. Love yourself and acknowledge your greatness, because God has created in you everything that you need. Everything. You are so much greater than what you can imagine, darling. And you got more love than you could ever hold. I assure you of that. Okay. So you can still want that for Valentine's Day if you like, but you already got it. Let's see. All right, what is this one? I am a baby boomer. Hey, thank you. And the next one that I'm showing, yes. You yes, speak encouragement. Hey, it's the truth, and that's what this is about. Okay, I showed some of them to you. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. I showed some of them, that some of the comments that was coming up, I was flashing them on the screen so that you could see them. Again, if you will look, it is for first timers. I'm going into jewelry now. And for first timers, if you have not been on board with me or you've not been able to give me your information, would you please, that www.postable.com/classic jewels Miss Lou. That is my electronic address book. I pray, I hope that if there's anything that you see or that you want, that you will have gone over there. Because if you don't, I can't send it to you because I can't get the money for it. Okay? Because you won't put your information in my address book. That's what it's for. It's to send your invoices, and it is to send your jewelry. Okay, so now you know, precious. I wanted you to know that. I want to make sure I'm going to start getting these things off. I need to get the banners off right quick because they're going to stop me from showing jewelry. Okay, and we don't want to do that. Get this banner off, please. It'll pop off in a minute. Okay, now that one going across the bottom, you see what that is. Everything I'm going to be showing today is okay. All right. Okay, y'all. All right. So let's get this party started, y'all. Okay. And when I say that, let's get this party started, the only party I'm talking about is jewelry party. It is a conglomeration of stuff, y'all. So like I said, the first thing I'm going to be showing you, the number on it. Now, let me see if it's number 3. Okay. Number 3. Y'all see I'm using different cards because those others was giving me a fit. These first ones, these are, here the earrings are. That is a pink, whether you can pick it up or not. Hold it up here. Hold it. Let's see. The very first one I showed, well, it is a pink, ladies, unless it was placed in the wrong one. These are, what do you call it? I'm sorry. These are teardrops, large teardrops, official back. Okay. The number on it is number 3. I am showing supposed to be only red and pink for today. Only red and pink for today. I am starting at 1. So, well, I started at 3. Only red and pink for today. In honor of Valentine's Day. in honor of Valentine's Day. Those of you that are going to be watching me, please, these are little these flowers here. I'm wondering if you can, yeah, okay. These flowers are really kind of different looking. Hold on, it's the way I'm holding it. Okay, it's through this thing. They I say different looking. They are flowers. And these flowers are made out of, I want to say it's like a fabric that has been hardened, but I think it's a plastic. And this card, forgive me, it's stick. Let me stop saying that. The card has been opened by this thing in the back. That's what it is. All right, but anyway, it's a pink flower, and it's got little pearls in there that are the little, what would you call it? I don't know. Barbie, you a flower person. These are petals. What would that little thing in the middle be? What is this supposed to be on your regular flowers? What is it? I know these are flower petals. Are these the seeds? I don't know. I don't know. That pink one, that's number one. Number one, y'all. Number one on this one. This is number one. Have I got it turned right? No, I didn't. Number one on these pink, on the pink earrings. They're on a post back, y'all. Forgive me. Let's see. The next one I'm pulling out. I have tried a different place, and I won't say I've tried a different place. I've tried a different place all through. So, but I'm in a different desk, and it's kind of closed in a little bit. First off, here are your complimentary earrings, y'all. On this, you see they are red, okay, or cranberry, however you want, whatever you want to call them. They are on fish hook back. And this little necklace is a cranberry red, that the silver in it is more like an antique silver setting that it's in. The number on this one is number 2. Number 2 on this red, or this cranberry necklace. Number 2, y'all. Number 2. I have shown you number 3. So we're going to go to number 4. As they say, number 4. Okay. Number 4. What's your weekend? Whomever is there. I hope it was. I asked a question earlier. I don't know if you answered it. Did your favorite football team win? And Barbie, if you are still on, or Althea, or whomever, please tell me what that was that Jermaine Dupri was wearing the other night. It was interesting. It was really interesting with all his money. Boy, it was really kind of cute. Different. Here is the bracelets, a red bracelet. Okay. This bracelet, and ladies and gentlemen, Paparazzi has a number of different color reds. Now, this one to me, it looks like an orange, but they say it's an orange. Well, you got an orange red, and it shows up heavy, and especially under certain lights. This is a stretch, okay, stretch red, and there are, let me see how many levels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I do believe it separates, so you can wear, yes, it does. So you're able to wear 2 if you want. You're able to put it together. Like in this particular instance, I'm wearing a cuff bracelet, but it's brass, and I'm wearing a another bracelet that is leather that is made like a belt. And so they're 2 different ones. One is the leather and one is the brass. This particular one, it is a stretch. It's a stretch red, okay? A stretch red. Number on it is number 4. Number 4. What did you say? What? I never. Oh, really? Okay. Me either. It was, I was online, and I was kind of curious about the performance of Usher, because that's all you hear about is the middle, okay? About that's not called the middle, but all you hear about is the what's the name of time? When they do the entertainment. And so I wanted to see the thing with Usher. Well, I did. I saw part of Usher's, and I saw Alicia Keys, and I saw Jermaine Dupri. And I thought, that can't be Jermaine. Is that really Jermaine? Oh, wait a minute. Halftime. Thank you. Uh yes. He had on and it's been all over the net, I think, all over. And now if he wanted to make a statement, if he wanted to make, he made one. It was different, He had on these shoes and these, it looked like white ruffled socks. That's what it looked like. Here are the complimentary earrings. This is a pink, y'all. This is a pink, okay? This is a really bold fuchsia pink. Come on now. It's not turning for me. Halftime. Yeah, at halftime, yes. Anyway, it's not turning, but this is a bold fuchsia pink. This earring has turned because you could see it up there. It's in the card, so you could see that. This particular necklace is a combination. If you look at, you've got the dark pink and you've got the really light pink. I thought this was a really pretty necklace. It is a, what you would call well, anyway, this is number 5. Number 5 on this necklace, number 5 on this one. It's a silver setting. Number 5 on this necklace, number 5. So yes, it was, I know I was never able, Althea, to acquire, as bad as it sounds, but I wasn't. But then again, I think I'm not by myself. I think there are a number of baby boomers that are like that, as far as being, excuse me, as far as watching. Now, I loved basketball, but then it's because I think some of it was that I grew up in Chicago, where the Lakers are, where they were, okay, and stuff. So I loved it at one time. That's all I would watch. And at that time, it was like the latter part was like Pippen and Michael. And before you had Jabbar, before he became Jabbar, and stuff. And I loved them. But anyway, here it is. This is a pink on this one. This is a pink necklace on this one. And this one is pink and silver. And I love this because it's classy to me. You've got the looks like tassels that are hanging down. They are not these silver beads. They're acrylic beads. And then you've got this heavy beading. Hold on. Let me make sure I've got it. Yeah, I'm holding it right. It is correct. Well, let's see. Let me turn it this way and make sure that it is. It was not. There it is. There it is. You've got the silver beading. You've got the pink beading. And here you've got the pink tassel, the teardrops. They look like teardrops. The number on this one is number 6, y'all. Number 6 on this one. Number 6 on this gorgeous pink necklace. I love that necklace. It's pretty. It's pretty to me. It will definitely stand out. And I should have said, I very seldom will tell you what I'm wearing. And I don't know why. Because I start the conversation out. And, but I'm wearing, instead of red today, I thought, Lou, I'm wearing brass. So, and I am. The next one is number 7. Backwards. Hold on. That's mine. Number 7. Number 7 is the next one. Number 7. Number 7 on this one. This is a bracelet, a red stretch bracelet. It is red. It is red. It's an orange red, what they consider to be a red. It is a orange red. It is a stretch bracelet. Okay. The number on that one is number 7. It always seems like when I do that I don't know my colors. That's not the truth. It depends upon a number of things. It depends upon my lighting, and my lighting right now is on cold, so it should have shown up exactly as it was. And that one is, they have a lot of different colors, like I said, that when they bring them out. You can see that one. This is a red. This is a red. And when you're looking at it under that, I guess under that light or something, this is a red, y'all. This is a red stretch. And it's got like an antiquing to it. If you notice here, here, and it, again, it's a stretch, a stretch bracelet that is red. This is definitely for Valentine's Day. The number on this one is number 8, y'all. Number 8 on this red. Number 8 on this red and silver, y'all. Number 8 on the red and silver. Number 8 on the red and silver. If I'm not catching, who's the Warriors friend? Okay. The Chicago. Althea. Yes. I meant the Chicago Bulls, not the Lakers. Woo-wee. Oh, I know folk are just shaking their head about me. This next one is number 9. Number 9 on this one. This one is a pink stretch. Now, these bracelets, when you got a bracelet like this is a bracelet that should, for me, because I am not a little girl, or I mean a little lady or anything. I'm not a really small boned lady. I would, if you notice, I'm going to stack a lot of times because, or they're going to be large. I want it to be seen. So what I would do is probably do 2 or 3 of these. I might even throw in maybe just a silver bracelet with it, but I would definitely stack this one. I would definitely stack it. The number on this one is number 9. Number 9. Thank you, Althea, because I know that's you. Thank you. You're a Warriors fan. Okay, now I'm going to ask something, and I know people are going to laugh at this, but it's okay. Where are the Warriors from? What state is that? What state? Tell me. The next one is number 10, y'all. Number 10. Tell me, what state is that? Number 10 on this one coming up. Number 10. Number 10. What state, baby girl? Are you, you're in Nevada. Have you always been Nevada, or where did you come from? This one, again, is more of a, and I did not show you the complimentary. This, I think I've shown you something very similar in color. Here is the pink on this one. It's more like a fuchsia. And this one is a beautiful necklace to me. It is a drop necklace. See how it falls? Is that not gorgeous? I thought that was so pretty. It's simple, yet it's gorgeous. You've got the circles, but yet and still you've got the teardrops there. And it is on a silver finish with a very substantial chain. The necklace is number 10. Number 10. Northern California. Okay. That's where you're from. I had a friend, it's a number of people, of course. Some of my sister consultants, of course, were caught in all of that rain. And I think you were telling me that it also made Nevada kind of extremely rainy because of all the California weather. Number 11 is on this next one, and this next one is a pink beaded bracelet. It is a pink beaded bracelet. There you are. It's got one strip of bling. There are 4 parts to this. It can be taken apart, and you can wear a larger strip right in the middle of this. And you can see, you can put a larger, say, strip of bling, or just a silver, whichever. But this is number 11 on this one. Number 11. Born and raised, wait a minute, let me see. Born and raised, I lived the majority of my life in Oakland. Oh, okay, sweetie. All right. I heard that you kind of like me indirectly, although you still moved to another state. That would be, for me, I moved to the South. It was not intentional to be here. Believe me, I was a Chicago, I guess they would say Midwestern or something, but I was a Chicago girl. Ain't no way I would have ever thought. And that's why we never know. We never know. This next one, hold on, I'll finish in a minute. But this next one here, it is a red with silver. It is a red with a silver setting to it. These are the complimentary earrings. I grew up, I was not raised, I was born in the state of Mississippi. However, when I was very, very young, extremely young, my grandmother, who raised me, she was my mama shook. That's what we called her. The next one is number 12. Number 12. It is a red and silver necklace. This is, believe it or not, gone it. I hate this. I hate for that thing for them to show up that way. Because when I say red, it looks like it, but this is a red, y'all. This is a red. It's not a bold red. It is a red. Let's see if I can get it to appear different on my hand where you can see that. It is a red and silver bracelet. It is not a pink or orange like it may appear, but let's see something. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. Will it pick up a little bit better with just the one light? This is a red and silver. It's a red and silver. And it's not a real light red and silver. It's got some darkness to that red. Yeah, and when I was looking at it at first, instead of it being an orange red, I thought it was definitely a cool red, which has some blue to it. Anyway, I was my uncle, who at that time was, hold on, number 13 is the next one. Number 13. My uncle, who at that time was the oldest child or oldest boy. My grandfather was no longer there. Here's the next one. You see those. Those are pink. They are, again, looks like a fuchsia pink on here. And I think it's a deep pink. It's one. Now, I showed another one that was like this, but it was a different style of necklace. But it was heavy pink and light pink. This one shows up like it, although this is a bolder pink than what it's showing up to be. Okay, this one is a red, a pink, a light pink and a dark pink. The number is number 13 on it. Number 13 on this necklace. Number 13. He was the oldest boy in the family at that time. And my grandmother, all of her children moved to Chicago, and he wanted her to move there. I'm trying to see if I'm catching everybody. He wanted her to be around her children just in case. Number 14 on this next one, number 14, because she still had a daughter and a son that she was raising. Here are the complimentary earrings on this, the complimentary, and she was raising me. Okay, so we moved to Chicago, and that's where I was not even of school age at that when we moved there. This one is a very soft pink, with rhinestones. I thought this was a pretty necklace too. It's a mature necklace, number 14. Number 14 on this necklace. Number 14. It is light. Those are a light pink and rhinestones. They may look like they're beige to you, but they're not. They are a light pink. Okay, that's what it is. Light pink. Anyway, he wanted her again to be around her other children, and so she took me and my uncle and my aunt, and we all moved to Chicago. Okay, and that's how I ended up there. That's exactly and I loved it. Number 15. Number 15. Number 15. It's kind of like oh, okay. This is the red and silver. You can see the red Hopefully you're able to pick that red up. It's a red and silver. It's a heavy filigree, heavy with chips of red sprinkling throughout it. Chips of red. It is a stretch. I love it. It's a larger bracelet or wider bracelet, shall I say. You can see it there. But of course I did, because when you grow up in a place and it's as diverse as Chicago is, any and every, probably like Oakland, any and everything you could possibly want is in the city of Chicago. You got the very best, and you got the very, I guess you would say, I want to say the very worst, but it just depends upon where you are and, what you're doing and all of that. But it's a lot that goes on in Chicago. And so that is where I ended up, and never, ever would have thought in a million years, oh, well, what's the name of these, that I would have lived here in Memphis. Never. Memphis was too quiet for me. Number 23 on this next one. Number 23 on the next one. It was entirely too quiet. These are red earrings, chandeliers. They are, if you can see, turn it around. The chandeliers, you got that is a deep, deep, deep red. You can see it. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful chandelier earrings. Beautiful. There's the length of them. They're on a fish hook back. It's a fish hook back. But yeah, and I call myself, I thought my mother kept on me about moving to Memphis, moving home. Memphis was never home to me. I never lived in Memphis. Okay. My mother and stepdad and stuff lived here in Memphis, but I never did. And so I just said, okay, Mom, I'll move home. But if I don't like it, I'm going back to Chicago. And the story on that story right there, my daughter was, I think, maybe 9. She's 56 now. Okay. All right. Here you go. Chains, nothing but chains on these complimentary, and a red and silver pendant on this one. This is a one that is not a long pendant. Okay. There it is. Hangs very nicely, hangs flat. The number on this one is number 16. Number 16. Number 16. Althea, I also found that there are some subjects we can't really kind of, wait a minute, from the prairie state to the south. Yes, yes. Which one do you prefer? It would depend upon the age. I could not live in Chicago again. Okay. It's too fast for me. I've slowed down considerably. It took me about 10 years. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. It took me about 10 years, maybe a little bit longer, to slow down, from that fast pace. But I slowed. And believe me, I did. Red earrings. These are red on a fish hook back. This is a necklace that is very similar to the bracelet. To the pendant necklace I just showed. It is a red and a silver. Red and silver. This is red and pink day. Number 17. Number 17. Tuesdays will not always be red and pink day. This is in honor of Valentine's Day tomorrow. In honor of Valentine's Day tomorrow, red and pink. Could have thrown in a little white, but it would have been too much. But yeah, now, if I were maybe in my 30s, early 40s, maybe. I don't know even with the early 40s, but maybe. Chicago, yes. Number 18 on this next one. Number 18. The reason being is that this is not how can I put it? Even though This city, Memphis is Memphis. Memphis is rather slow. Okay. These are pink. This next necklace is a pink, and these are the complimentary earrings for it. It is totally different. Oh, it is so totally different than being braced in Chicago. Totally different. I'm used to being able any and everything. Chicago, I don't care what it is that you might think you would like to have. It's in Chicago. Okay. It's just there. That's all it is to it. Memphis is different. But again, it's too cold in Chicago for me now. Girl, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. So I'm good with Memphis now. I wasn't when I first moved here, though. Here is this pink necklace. Nothing but teardrops. Acrylic. Gorgeous. That's all I can say to this. I love this pink necklace. It is because, look at these teardrops on here. And what they've done is they've taken a long one. They put a long one there. They put a long one there. And this is kind of folded over. But then they put a long one on there. And it makes it fall. It makes them fall like longer than, it's like a much longer necklace that way. These are getting in the way, but that is your pink necklace, pink acrylic necklace. But yes, let me make sure. Yep. That is me, girl. It was in Chicago with the wind chill factor. Now it's not quite like that anymore. I've noticed that Chicago has changed in weather. The whole country has. It really has. It is not definitely. It used to start snowing there in October, and you can forget anything but snow until June. 19 on this one, number 19. Now, what do I mean about through June? Because it would snow so much, and the plow trucks would come, and what they would do is they would pile it up against the curb so they could clear the street. And that stuff would pile and get cold, and it wouldn't go anyplace until around June. And I'm very serious about that. So hold on, let me double check her, because she's coming off a real strange color. We're gonna leave that one over there. I don't know what she is, but it was so. And then in the summertime, because you didn't really have a spring like we have springs, but in the summertime, it wouldn't stay hot enough long enough for you to end up needing a real air conditioner. Number 22 on this next one. You didn't have to worry about a real air conditioner. Okay. Here are the complimentary earrings on this one. It would, and these are red. This is a red one. A red and silver. Again, remember, this is nothing but red and silver, red and pink day. Red and pink day. I think she is cute. She has nothing but teardrops. You have the silver teardrops, and then you have the red gemstone teardrops. And I think it is cute. Number 22 on this necklace. Number 22 on her. Number 22. Yep. It would, and cold. But you know, the beauty of it all, what is this? Climate change. You better believe it. It is. Oh, it is. It is. I found that there are some days that Chicago's weather is very similar to Memphis, but then Memphis had snow on the ground for 7 days a couple of weeks ago. Unusual, because usually what happens is the snow, it snows today and it melts later, or at least by the next morning, 25. We never keep snow for a long period of time. These are red chandeliers again. You have a red chandelier on a post back. No, I'm sorry. It's a fishhook back. A fishhook back. These are red chandeliers, red and silver. And it looks like you got a little sprinkling of pink in there. There it is, the red chandelier. Yeah, number 25. It's but I used to love, if you can imagine, you know, the Christmas stories that you see on television, where you have a Santa Claus on every corner ringing the bell, and the store windows were, decked out in storybook stories and all of that. That was Chicago. That was Chicago in the around Christmas, and it was wall to wall people walking down the street. Number 21, number 21, number 21. I loved Christmas time in Chicago. It was what I considered Christmas. Not when you came down here and it didn't even peek out any snow. These are pink flowers, pink with the gemstone, pink with a gemstone right in the middle of the flower buds, of flower petals, forgive me, and it right in the middle of the flower petals. All right, and the number on this one is number 21. Number 21 on this. Yeah, it was amazing. It really was. But now the last thing I saw was Harry Potter in one of the windows down there. All of that is gone. It's just all of it's gone. Here are another red earring, red and silver. It's an orange red and silver with rhinestones. The number on this one is number 26. Number 26 on this red and rhinestone. Number 26 on this one. Number 26. All right, babe, I'll be showing one more. Those of you that will be watching the replay, and I do know that a number of you come by and watch the replay. Those of you that are going to be watching the replay, if you would, I would greatly appreciate, even if you can't go over to my postable, if you will be kind enough. My postable address isn't it, but anyway, if you would be kind enough to leave me your email address and just say new email and leave me your email address. You can direct message me through Messenger, Facebook's Messenger. Number 20 on these, and these are a red. Wow. Now that's a brilliant red. Look at that. Those are gorgeous. Gemstones, silver and red. Silver and red. Silver and red. But yeah, it was again, Chicago was a beautiful place in those days when I was growing up, but just freezing cold. It could get as low, that's what I started to tell you, as if I remember correctly, before I left there, it could be in the 30s, below zero, 30s and 40s, below zero. But it's the wind chill factor. That wind coming off of Lake Michigan, whoa, it'll cut you in half, or it used to. I don't know what it does now. Number 29 on this last one. And this is a red. If you look, you can pick up the sprinkling. It is just, hold on, let me turn this around right. If you're able to see those little red sprinkling of gemstones. This is not a stretch. This is a chain bracelet. And it has a lobster claw closing to it and an extender. You can see that. Okay, there it is. It keeps flipping on me, but it's because it's in here. Okay. All right. It's not. There it is. There it is. There are your reds. Okay. All right. The number on that was number 20. Number 20 on 29. I'm sorry. Number 29 on that one. Number 29. All right. All righty. I was going to show rings, but we're not going to do that today because I'd shown so many of these and it's over the time as usual. And I don't know. Let me say this to those of you that have been on and I didn't know it. I apologize. I think I'm kind of believing that Mugains, one of the reasons that I've not been able to see her comments is because of where she's coming from. And she's not saying, not agreeing to let them show her name. And she doesn't know. Although there's a blurb up there, but people don't, they get concerned about things like that. So I'm going to have to look at too. I love this one because it allows me to not have to remember all of this stuff. And I've got music and all of that. But I'm going to have to look at maybe one of these days or one of the nights, maybe Fabulous Friday, going over to Nothing But Facebook and the Classic Jewel VIP group. And that way, not coming through the platform I'm coming through, but simply going straight live from Facebook like I used to do. And maybe that way it'll, it'll be a little bit better. I've been thinking about it and stuff. And so I'm and definitely, asking God for it, because I don't know if I what I should do as far as that's concerned, but I'm kind of believing that I'm going to do it that way, just maybe one night or two nights. And if it works out well, because I know that there are other people that are coming in, but if it works out well, I may just go on and switch back, period. And that would take some of all of that pressure off of people to let StreamYard know this or whatever. It's for their protection. That's what it's for. But anyway, I appreciate, my girl, I loves you for hanging out with me. And I think that's another thing with my games. My games be a little upset because when she can't send her comments in, she can't talk back with you either. So it is, and it's a three-way thing. But anyway, out there, I appreciate you. You have a blessed one. All of you that are on with me that I don't see, have a blessed day. I will eventually get this thing worked out. I promise you. But anyway, I love you. Have a good day. I'll see you on Valentine's Day tomorrow. All right. All righty. Bye-bye. Have a great one.